Morning, fellas. Welcome to The Married Man, home of the warrior husband. I, as always, am Bandas. Thankful to be spending a minute or two with you on a Friday morning. Wanted to keep it really brief this week. I don't know if you listened to the podcast this week. If you didn't, I think you should check it out. It's very practically applicable. What we're talking about is little things we can do in our marriage to create momentum. And so what I want to challenge you with is this. We make time in our lives for all these things that are important to us. I think, for a lot of us, that might be, I get a workout in 4 or 5 days a week, or a run. It might be obviously work. We make time, we carve it out for that. And there are things that we naturally just block the time and we don't miss it. You don't not work, right? You make sure that happens, whether it's because I am accountable to a boss, I'm gonna get fired, or just because I know that if I don't work, I don't make money. Whatever it is, we block time, we make time for these things, and yet something that is as important, if not more important than anything else, which is our marriage and our family, can easily get pushed to the side, and that's because there's not natural, immediate accountability all the time. If I don't make time for my wife this weekend, there may be some conflict, there may not. I'm definitely not going to get fired, and certainly not immediately am I going to lose, my family or that relationship. Those types of things build over time. So I want to challenge you, if you haven't, go listen to the podcast. It's about little things we can do to build momentum in our marriage. And I want to challenge you, if you haven't already, to pick one thing this coming week and say, that's the one thing, if nothing else, that's the one thing I'm going to do, and commit to it the same way that you commit to things like work, fitness, heck, sleep, whatever it is. There's so many things in our lives that we make sure we don't miss. This needs to be one of them. Our marriage has to be one of them. Our family has to be one of them. So I want you to identify one thing. Could be, I'm going to pray with my wife before bed one night. Could be, I'm going to set up a date night. In fact, we have one Sunday night. Can't wait. It could be, I'm going to make sure that my wife gets the opportunity to have an hour to herself on Saturday because I know she needs a break. Could be any number of things. The point is that you set aside time to do something purposeful for your marriage. There's nothing that deserves your purposefulness more than your marriage and your family. So do it, guys. You're awesome. I appreciate the opportunity to talk to you every Friday. I also wanted to take 30 seconds to share that The Married Man now has over 300 subscribers. And I'm excited about that. I believe so strongly in the importance of encouraging and challenging men and reminding them of the beautiful power of our role in our families. And this is where I can make the most immediate impact in the world. I know there's a lot of stuff going on right now, the elections, etc. And I don't know what you believe. Frankly, that doesn't matter that much to me, because regardless of what you believe, who you voted for, etc., what I know is that your opportunity and my opportunity to make the most immediate impact is in my home and in my community right around me. And the way I can do that is some of the things we talk about on The Married Man. What I'm going to do in terms of affecting my nation and my community is I'm going to raise up sons who are compassionate, who have wisdom, sons who, and for some of you might be daughters, sons who crave wisdom and see what purposeful work on the most important things look like. So wanted to ask you guys a favor, and that is to think of one guy who you think the Married Man message might resonate with, one guy who might be encouraged by this, and share it with them. Send them the video, or just send them over to themarriedman.co and let them know where they can sign up, and hopefully, bring a couple other guys into the family here, so to speak. So I appreciate all of you. Really, genuinely do. It's such an honor to talk to you each week. I will see you on Monday.